When you go out, and you go out with a group of friends, make sure that you return home with that same group. Don't leave somebody to walk home on their own. If something will happen to somebody, it usually happens when they're on their own. If you're walking home, try and travel on main roads. Don't use shortcuts. It might take some time off your journey, but it's safer to stay on the well-lit, busy roads. There are what we call green routes in and around the city, usually from the city centre towards accommodation blocks. You can obtain copies of the green route maps via the Students' Union. There are routes that are busy, usually patrolled by police officers, well lit, sometimes CCTV, but they've got what we call bolt holes where you can go to if you feel threatened or intimidated. Find out the routes and use them. If possible, take a taxi. Taxis in Sheffield are not expensive. If there's 3 or 4 of you going home, you can share the cost and it can make sure that your night out has been good. Make sure you use the taxis that are displaying proper taxi plates or the black hackney carriages that you'll see around the city centre. Very importantly, there's safety in numbers. Very importantly, we've got to finish that some people, by their appearance, can become a victim of crime. It's called the victim syndrome, and criminologists have said this for many, many years. People who commit robberies tend to look for somebody who's ill at ease or a bit nervous. And these are the sort of people they're after. So how you walk around the streets is very important. I'm just going to give you a little example. Walking around like this, scurrying, you're trying to make yourself look small. That's what the offender wants. What we suggest is head up, shoulders back, and look confident. Eye contact is very, very good, but don't stare. Similarly, we don't want this. Glaring at people. You're likely to get a thump. So look confident. Head up, good eye contact. And if you're out and about and your phone rings and you want to answer it, stop. Use your phone, make your call, put it away. Don't walk down the street on your phone. Somebody could quite easily snatch it and run away. Stop, answer your phone, carry on walking. Remember, if you look confident, there is less likelihood of you becoming a victim of crime. Walk purposefully. Think it up here. As they always say, if you don't feel it, fake it. And they're talking about confidence. Crime increases when students are in residence. It's a fact. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is. Here, there's nobody to look after you. You have to look after yourselves and each other. So lock your doors and windows whenever you go out, whenever you leave a room. You're responsible for your security. There's nobody here to look after you, so please take care in your accommodation. When entering your house or your halls of residence, don't allow strangers entry. If somebody's trying to follow you, you don't know them, be polite. Sorry, if you live here, you've got your own access key. Don't be rude, but that's how burglars get in. They'll pretend to be looking for somebody to try and gain entry in order to steal. If they get into a house or a hall of residence, they've got unlimited access to lots of rooms. Most burglaries are sneaking. Very rarely do burglars have to force entry into a house where students are living. People leave doors open, windows open, and thieves simply help themselves. If you do leave your room to go into somebody else's room, lock your door. And don't leave items on a windowsill, especially if the window is open. We always have laptops taken that are left on windowsills. The thief reaches in, steals it and goes. And if all your work is on your laptop, that can be quite serious, especially if you're at the end of your course.